welcome back to the Parallel Universe. I'm your host, Logan Bruce, and we are in the Square Table Studio. And helping me today, of course, I have Miss Mitchie Aurora. Hello, Mitchie.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing okay. We are,
Hi.
with
How are
heavy hearts
you?
because one of the greats have passed away. We all, well, if you're a fan of anime, particular Dragon Ball Z, or Dragon Ball Z, uh, the manga series, you already know the sad news that we all were shocked to hear. Um, on March the 8th is when a lot of people heard the news that now fans, I can't enunciate Japanese languages too well, so I don't want to you know be disrespectful and pronounce this great artist's name wrong. So with the Japanese names, Mitch is going to help me out because she is actually studying Japanese. She's learning Japanese, so she's going to help me out with those names. Um,
You know she's gonna go tomorrow. I look forward to working with you.
okay, see, I don't know what she just said. She said something, but it sounded good. So, as we all know, was it Akira Tomi, Toriyama?
Akira
Akira
Toriyama.
Toriyama passed away on March 1st, 2024. And we are saddened by it. I mean, if you are a fan of Dragon Ball, and even some of his works before Dragon Ball, I've only known him as the creator of Dragon Ball. I didn't know his earlier works, um, but yeah, he passed away, and so it's a heavy heart that we come to you. This is kind of I say an impromptu um, podcast because I hadn't planned on doing this about him because I wasn't, of course, no one is expecting when the guys you have come to love and watch their work. You never expect them to pass away. We kind of, I don't know, we kind of make them immortal almost, and of course he will live on through his works. So you know, I just wanted to come and just talk about him and pay homage to the great man and the great manga and characters that he created. So here
And
we go.
also, who wants to make their presence known and also pay homage to Toriyama is Chura
Oh, what?
because
Yes.
she's over here scratching like a dog.
Churro. Okay. Uh,
Like, can you like? She made the thing move.
okay. For you guys who don't know, Churro is our ferret, and she has been dying to try to be on camera ever since we started this. So she is having fun down there. So you hear scratching and rummaging. That's Churro. So she is paying homage as well. So I think she's about to.
Yeah, cause she knew we were
Oh, she's
talking
moving
about her.
around. Okay. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and get into Mr. How you say his last name? Toriyama.
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 Toriyama-san.
Okay. See, she's good with it. Okay, so we all know that he created Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super. Well, no, GT was fan based, and of course that didn't really. People didn't really like that. They don't mention GT at all when they talk about Dragon Ball, but what you may not have known is that he created other things before Dragon Ball. There was a series called Doctor Slump, which was one of his earlier creations. And it's funny because he he really didn't want. This wasn't what he wanted to do. He was working at a job, and then he quit, and he just so happened to find like a what do you call it? Like I don't know what do you call those things? Flyer maybe for a contest,
Mhm.
and and so he decided to enter it, and he won. But well, I take that back. He didn't win, but so because he the what's called that he first of all he entered it too late to do for that contest. Uh, yeah, yeah. He there was another one that said, "Hey, we like what you looking at." So he entered another contest. It's right there. It was like the weekly. How do you say that, baby? The weekly.
Kondansha. Kodansha.
Oh, you talking about the week? Okay, that
Weekly
magazine.
Shonen magazine, and then you have the weekly Shonen Jump.
Okay, so the weekly Shonen Jump was the one that accepted his submission. The first one didn't. He didn't enter that one in time. So yeah, so they couldn't accept his work. So the weekly Shonen Jump accepted his submission, and he as the newcomer award that they had passed out every month. They have a newcomer award, and you know so and then we have who is this baby? Kozaya. Go for it. I would mess it up.
Kazuhiko Torishima.
Okay.
Kazuhiko Torishima. Torishima.
Tohishima,
Torishima.
who later became Toriyama's editor, was like, "Yeah, this is cool. We like it," but unfortunately, the story couldn't be entered into the contest because it was a parody of Star Wars. So Star Wars, I mean, come on, it has far-reaching effects, even way into in Japan and with manga. So it couldn't it couldn't be entered because of it was a parody of Star Wars. So he didn't win, but excuse me, but he kept on going. So he kept he didn't really want to, but they encouraged him to keep sending in his work. And then as a result, he had a manga called in Wonder Islands. He created that one, and that became his first published work, Wonder Island. So I mean, so he was been working way back since 1978 doing manga. And so then with that, he finished first place. With that, the readers loved it, and so so from there the ball just started to roll. But it's just that he later planned to quit manga after getting paid because Wonder Island 2 was a flop. So he made Wonder Island, and everybody loved it, and then he created Wonder Island 2, and it was a flop. But he was, but because he was stubborn, he was like, no, he was not gonna go out a failure. So he didn't let that So he continued to draw stories and everything, and so he kept going. So that shows you guys. So even the greats can have setbacks. We all have setbacks. So don't let that stop you. Even though he wanted to stop because he really didn't want to do manga, but he was too stubborn because he created one and it didn't work. It was a flop. So he was like, I'm not going out on the bottom. So he kept on writing. And that's kind of it's kind of encouraging when you think about it. If you don't want to go out, on the bottom, you say, hey, look, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going until I create something that everybody likes. Uh, so that was like back in 1978. And then, of course, later he created. He was encouraged rather to continue on and draw a female lead as a character. So that's what he did. So that's where Doctor Slump came in, and of course, he was working with the Weekly Shonen Jump, and from 1980 to 1984, and it was a huge success. Doctor Slump was what people wanted. They loved it. And so he kept on drawing, and it's funny because some of the works or some of the adaptations for that became, you know, Dragon Ball, or actually was called Dragon Boy at first, and then later they changed it to Dragon Ball. But so Doctor Slump was very popular, but Toyama he wanted to end the series within like 6 months after creating. He was like, I don't want to do this anymore. But the publisher they just kept asking him to. They said, well, since he was underneath them, they said, well, we allow you to quit, but you got to keep on drawing for us. So he said he agreed, that I'll do another series, and then after that, I'm done. So that's what he decided to do. So he worked on several what we call one shot series. That's just I guess one. You know what a one shot is, Mitch? No. Okay. I didn't know what. I mean, I know it's yeah. Let's see what a one shot is for those who may not know what a one shot manga is. But it's right there. All you have to do is click on it. See the see yeah, just click. It should take you a one shot. Go ahead. Tell what it is.
In comics, a one-shot is a work composed for a single standalone issue or chapter, contrasting a limited series or ongoing series, which are composed of multiple issues or chapters.
Okay. So yeah, that's what he did. So he went and did some one shots and everything, and so so he was still working with the Weekly Shogun Jump, Shonen Jump. Why I keep saying Shogun? See, that's why you supposed to be up here telling me what I'm saying is wrong, man.
I told you. I just said.
You see that, y'all? Just okay. So we supposed to be paying homage, so that's okay. But anyway, so thank you, Mitch. Yeah, you did what you're supposed to do. Don't okay. Okay, so he was continuing on the how you say it, Shonen Jump, um, Weekly Shonen Jump, and he was also working with the monthly Fresh Jump. I'm guessing that's the same. I don't know if it will be a newspaper. I'm guessing it'll be a newspaper, and so he was in '81. He was one of 10 artists selected to create a 45-page work for the Weekly Shonen Jump. Um, and I guess his manga Pole and what is that? Pola and Road.
Pola and Roy.
Okay, took first place. So another work of his, Pola and Roy, took first place. And then and it just went from there, y'all. There's no need to, he just went. And then after that, of course, he had I guess Dragon Ball came about in 1983 to 97. And so, okay, Toriyama, he enjoyed kung fu films, so he created a manga about kung fu, and it was a two-part series called Dragon Boy, and it was published in October 1983 on the Fresh Jump. It followed the boy. August and October. Oh, okay. It was in August and October issues of the Freshly Jump, and it followed a boy who was good at martial arts, who escorted a princess back to her home country. And Dragon Ball was well received, and of course later it became Dragon Ball. And but there you have it. So it all started back when he decided to quit his job, and he needed money to pay the bills, so he entered a contest. And his works were liked, even though he didn't. His first submission didn't go. He couldn't submit to the first contest because he didn't submit it in time. So, but he was liked by his editor, and he continued to draw for them, and then it led to him creating Dragon Ball. So, it was. So I guess by him, not saying, hey, I'm just gonna stick at this job that I don't like, and just quote unquote go with the crowd, and he decided to quit and do his own thing, and he only really wanted money, and then after he got paid, he decided he was gonna quit because he got money, he got his money, so he was like, all right, well, I'm done doing this 6 months of this, I'm done. But I guess as people like to say, fate stepped in, and he continued to draw and create, and he created Dragon Ball, and then of course everything that came after that, Dragon Ball Z and Super and continue on down to this day. I'm not even sure what Dragon Ball they're working on now because he was working on one when when he passed. So yeah, so Dragon Ball is still here. It's still alive and kicking. So we don't have to worry about you know saying if we're gonna have Dragon Ball and the person that his successor worked closely with him um, in creating some of the Dragon Ball Super series and things like that. So he is highly um, influenced by Toriyama and
Toriyama.
Toriyama. All right, Chiro, you can't have that. Um, so so he was highly influenced by him, along with other artists. Chiro, okay, stop that. Okay, y'all, I'm sorry. I got a little ferret here. She's trying to tear. Chiro, stop that. I'll let you have it in a second. Um, and so he was like I said. So the Dragon Ball series. Uh, come on, see, okay, that's Chiro, y'all. For y'all who don't, that's my little grandchild. Okay, let's stop turning up stuff. So yeah, he was highly influenced by Toriyama, and so it's gonna be good. So Dragon Ball is not going anywhere, and of course, the creators of One Piece and Naruto, they paid homage to him as well, saying that he was influenced them as well. So if you see a anime, character, I'm pretty sure they were influenced by him, by say his name, baby, because I do not want to say his name wrong.
Akira Toriyama.
Let's see, Toriyama. Um, I know they were influenced by him and his works, and he will be missed, in the anime world, and for us who love manga and love adventures of all sorts. It's always sad when someone who has good talent um, is leaves this earth. So yeah, he will be missed. But we don't want to leave you guys on a sad note um, because of his passing. Now this was something I had planned to do anyway, but with this sad news, I kind of moved up my timetable just a little bit. And like I told y'all when I was in Florida, I would get you guys a gift, and I didn't lie. This is a 3D holographic poster. Like I said, I got it down when I was in Florida. I told you I was gonna get you guys something, and of course you move it. You see Goku in the front. You move it another way. You see Vegeta, and of course you see all the Dragon Ball Z characters. In this poster, you can see all of them. I'm not gonna point them out. You guys can see it. Now, I'm giving this away. Why are you looking like that? You looking like you don't. What do you want to say? You want to say something?
I don't want you to give it away.
Oh, that's why she's mad because I'm giving it away. I mean, it's nice. It is nice. So I can understand your frustration of being upset. Don't look like that on the camera. Smile for the people. uh, so, but I'm giving this away. So you guys, subscribe, like, comment. Tell me what you like about Dragon Ball Z, or if you have read some of his early works. Tell me about those. Tell me what you like about it. Tell me what you didn't like about GT.
Do you think Goku can beat Superman?
Yeah, come on, man. That's easy. Look. Okay. We're not getting into that. Yes. Yes. Goku can. Base level Goku will rock Superman, man. I'm just saying. Base level Goku can. We're not getting into that. That is for a no. But anyway, so you guys subscribe, like, comment, ring that bell for notifications, and so you have a chance of winning this. We are going to give this away by the end of the month. So you guys go ahead and hit that bell, comment, subscribe, like, your chance to win this wonderful poster of Toriyama's greatest creation, in my opinion, Dragon Ball. So here you guys go. So tell me what you guys think. Well, that's going to bring an end to this universe. Um, it's with a heavy heart as we do bring this one to an end. But thank you guys so very much for your support. I couldn't do this without you. And we're going to keep on doing it. Toriyama, thank you for all the memories. And as always, we'll see you